morning and happy Easter. I'd like to take this moment to share some thoughts with you about the Easter celebration and the Easter season. Many of our readings talk to us about the encounters that the early church, the early disciples and apostles had with our risen Lord, and how those encounters transformed them from being a fearful group of disciples into people who would boldly go out and proclaim the good news that indeed Jesus is risen from the dead. It's a reminder to each of us that we too are called to share in that transformation, to allow Christ in our encounters, especially during this Easter season, to continue to transform us, so that we too, like the apostles and the early disciples, can boldly proclaim our faith, that Jesus Christ indeed is risen from the dead and has opened for us the gates of heaven, has given to us the forgiveness of sins, allowed us to share in his life. That transformation, which began sacramentally at our own baptism, continues each and every day throughout our lives. This baptismal font, some of which maybe some of you were actually baptized in, is a reminder that in Christ we die with Christ in baptism and rise with him to new life. The Paschal candle, renewed every year at the Easter Vigil, the light of Christ given to us at our baptism to light our way, so that we can continue to allow Christ to enter more deeply into our lives. For many, the past year or so has been called a long Lent, and indeed, in many ways, it has been. But it could also be called a long Easter, as we've discovered new opportunities to encounter Christ and to share Christ's love with one another, and gained a greater appreciation for the ways in which we know we can encounter Christ along the way. For example, the Eucharist. So often we were not able to participate in the Eucharist, and that gave us a greater appreciation of how Jesus enters our lives through that sacrament. As we continue our Easter journey, I invite you to join with our parish community, either in person or online, to allow the presence of Christ, our risen Lord, transform you, to allow yourselves to encounter his love each and every day in new ways and in old ways, so that as individuals and as a community of faith, we can continue to transform ourselves and transform the world by the love of God. On behalf of Father Valentine, Father Rob, Deacon Jack, and all of us who have the honor and privilege of serving you here at Immaculate Heart of Mary, we wish you a very blessed, holy, and happy Easter and Easter season. May God continue to bless you.